What is up, y'all? It's Ranger Skylark, the TCG Nomad, and tonight I'm coming to you with a pack opening of the Magic the Gathering The Hobbit promotional bag that I got from Gen Con. In order to get this bag, you had to find and scan 14 QR codes. I believe there were about 25 scattered around Gen Con. But if you found those 14 QR codes, you could turn it in for this promotional bag. Now, getting the promotional bag was kind of hectic because you needed to get there very early in the morning so that you could get in line. And man, the line to get this promotional bag was insane. I was lucky enough to get in line about 84th or so. I know this because they did a little count. But as soon as I got in line, people were getting in line behind me, and there were probably 600 to 700 to 900 people in line for this bag. But you ended up getting this bag, and inside the bag, you got 3 draft boosters. You got 3 play boosters. You got a collector booster, a promo card, and this cool Gen Con pin. So it was pretty worth it. You're getting about $100 worth of value, depending on where you were in line and how long you had to wait in line. I guess maybe it wasn't that worth it, but being 84th, I got through the line pretty quickly. I heard that the day after I went through the line, people were lining up around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't imagine waiting 5 hours for $100 worth of value, but you know, it's free, so people will do it. But let's go ahead and get to ripping. I'm going to start with the draft boosters. I'm not really big into Magic, so I don't know what a lot of this is. So if you see some hits that I get that are banging, let me know. We'll start with these draft boosters. Ooh. Well, I do know mythics are pretty cool, so that one's actually a really cool card. Another uncommon. You cannot pass. I have a funny story about this. My buddy De La Garza would be very proud of me for this card. Fire of the Orthonc. Well, that one's pretty cool. I like that. Mushroom Watchdogs. What can we do with those guys? And back to the tentacle. So we got a land, a tentacle. Really cool foil uncommon. Ranger's Firebrand. Huh, just my style Ranger, right? And then a mythic here. So that's really cool. Right, so first one down. Next one's up. Again, I don't know much about these, so I'm kind of pulling blind here. I wish I had my buddy with me. He is super into Magic. In fact, we just did about $1,500 pack rip of collector boosters tonight. I'll probably link that here pretty soon. Unedited, you can kind of watch that. But here we have a food. Man, I'm so hungry. Anytime I see food, I want some food. But got a token food, land, plains. Oh, cool, another mythic. So I'm guessing maybe we get mythics in the 3rd slot. It's not a foil or anything, but Witch King of Agmar. Ooh, that one's cool. Fiery Inscription. I like that. When Fiery Inscription enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever you cast an instance or sorcery spell, Fire Inscription deals 2 damage to each opponent. Alright, Shadow Summoning. Getting into commons. Lots more commons. So I guess the mythic is up front versus in the back. And then you get your uncommon commons. So that's a little different. Oh, that one's cool. Again, if I don't get anything good here, y'all let me know, because I have no clue about Magic. But that's pack 2. And last pack of the boosters, of the draft booster. We have the Orc Army, Mountain. Oh, we got a rare this time. King of the Oathbreakers. That one's pretty sick. And then an uncommon. I like these cards. I've seen these cards. Buddy tells me that they're quote-unquote small potatoes in the scheme of things. If you've seen Spider-Man, you understand that reference. But I like these cards. I like the art on these cards and just how much there is to see on them. Shadowfax, Lord of Horses. That one's cool. Just so majestic. Rush of the Broom. Star Wars. Wizards Rockets. That'd be cool. And that'd be a very fun time, I think, with all those fireworks. Willow Wind. Got an instance. Shower of Arrows. And back to our token. So it looks like I got 2 mythics and a rare. That's pretty cool. Again, in the comments, let me know if I got anything good. Again, I'll probably look these up here in a bit and maybe recap this, but I have no clue about Magic, but I know this art is super cool, so I'm excited. All right, next we'll go on to the play boosters. I'm pretty sure that our big pull is going to be at the end of these. I did watch somebody open a whole box of these play boosters tonight, and in his words, he got cooked. But we'll see what we get tonight. So I believe we started with commons and uncommons, and we get to our big pull. So hopefully we get something good. But let's get into it. Ooh. Smog the Magnificent. I think that's a decent one. I'm pretty sure the Chase and the Collector boosters is like a Golden Smog. If I've been told correctly, there's like a $25,000 bounty on it. Bro, that would be so wild if I pulled that. But yeah, good luck. But yeah, I think that one's a good one. It's a mythic. And then a foil rare. That one's really cool. And a foil land. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if you can catch that actually on the camera. And then we have a wolf token with a goblin army on the back. Alright, so that's our play booster. Actually, let's, yeah. Alright, second play booster. So we got another goblin army. And we've got our commons. Another smog. Golem the Silent Slinker. Ooh, I like this one. This one's cool. Dwarven Short Sword. The Gathering of Darkness. Ooh, this one's cool. Great Gilded Boat. And this has nothing to do with it, but it reminds me a little bit of the Odyssey. Wizard Staff. That one's cool. And then I have a common Elven King's Harper foil with a non-foil land. So this one's probably not as good as the one that we just pulled, but we got a treasure token with the Goblin Army on the back. All right, last play booster coming up. Let's see what we get. These packs are really easy to open. I like that very much. But let's see. Alright, we've got an ordinary bear. I like these bear ones. I saw a bunch of these foil tonight, but these bears are super cute. I like them. Tidings of War, we've seen this one. Front Porch Sentries. Ooh, this one's really cool. Enchanted River's Grasp. I really like the purple color, especially when it's foiled on these cards, and this one's got some purple highlights to it. Moment of Glory, we've seen that one. Stir Up Trouble. This one, in my 20s and 30s, was definitely me, so I think this one is iconic of me. Stirring Up Trouble, Stirring Up the Pot. Patient Instructor, we saw this. Common, we're getting into our uncommons. Lake Town Toy Maker. Ooh, this one's cool. I like this one. And another uncommon, Bothersome Noisemaker. Into a rare and a common foil. And last but not least, we have our land. So, oh, that one's cool. Oh, I see. That's our token, along with a token creature, human soldier. So I think our very first one was the best there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. We got a mythic here on our draft, along with another mythic on our draft, or sorry, a rare on our draft. And then I believe this one was a mythic. Yeah, we've got a mythic here. Then in our play booster, we also got a mythic as well as a foil rare and a foil land. This one I think we got the rare, a couple of rares maybe, and a foil common. And then on this one, we got a rare and a foil common and a land. So those are done. Last but not least, we will do our Hobbit the Collector Booster. From what I've seen tonight, some of these are absolutely cracked. I am not expecting much from this, but again, if I get something good, y'all let me know in the comments. So here we go. These are a little bit harder to open than just the play boosters. I am a big fan of shiny foil, shiny cardboard, and these are all pretty much shiny. So we got the Plunder, Wood Elves, Raven Morgue, Lake Town Lookout. We saw this in one of our plays, I believe. This is the foil version. Dwarven Provisioner, Gathering of Darkness. We saw this also in our play booster. Bilfer the Melodic Rider. I like this one. This one's cool. I like the majesticness of the horses. Then we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm not going to attempt, but a legendary artifact. These are really cool. I like these full arts. It's uncommon, but you can see the foiling. It just like pops in person. And then we have our foil land. Foil rare. Gigantic Big Bear, another foil rare. Necklace of Girion. That one's cool. Non-foil rare. And then we have Sauron the Lidless Eye Mythic. Non-foil. And last but not least, Uncover Moon Letters, foil rare. And yeah, our token. We have a token treasure, artifact, with a token creature elf. That one's really cool actually too. So I don't think we did so great on this, but I could be wrong. I haven't looked up what these prices are. But for being free, I am not complaining. I think our good ones here are going to be our rare. Let's see what we got. Again, according to my buddy, these rares are small potatoes. They're big potatoes to me. We got a gigantic Big Bear, Bejeweled Warg, Necklace of Girion, the Sauron, the Lidless Eye, Uncover the Moon Letters, and a foil token treasure. So I hope to upload the 3 collector boosters that we opened up earlier to this video. But if you see anything that just jumps out to you that's good, let me know in the comments. Thanks, y'all. Ranger Skylark out.